All right, I'm going to show you how to set up the Bullet Pulley Pro 10-in-1 kit. So I'm going to start off with the high pulley. The high pulley is an aluminum pulley. It's a swivel pulley, so it's going to move in any direction, and it comes with a hanging strap. The hanging strap, I'm just going to toss over the pull-up bar, clip it to the carabiner, and it's ready to go. Now, if I'm just working with one pulley, if I'm just doing something like lat pull downs, triceps push downs, face pulls, then that's all there's to it. If I wanted to work with a double pulley setup, double high pulley, then I would just repeat the same on the other side. So if I'm doing something like cable crossovers, I grab my other pulley, toss it over the pull-up bar, clip it down, and then I have that set up. But I'm just going to show you one side right now. Now from here, I'm going to select the cables. So Bullet Pulley has 4 cables. You have 2 73-inch cables and 2 that are 140 inches. And whatever you use is going to vary based on your setup and also on whatever exercise you're doing. Right now, I'm just going to use a 73-inch setup or cable. If I want to make the cable shorter, I can toss the strap over the pull-up bar and loop it around a couple times. And if I'm using a high pulley and low pulley and I want to make the cable shorter, I can always move the high pulley away from the low pulley, and that'll shorten the cable. And from here, I select the cable attachment at the top and then whatever weight I want to use at the bottom. So Bullet Pulley does have, it comes with 2 handles, 2 D handles. But depending on the exercise, you might want to use something that you already own. So I'm going to clip on a weight to the bottom, but first you have 2 options. Bullet Pulley comes with a loading pin. If you're just doing one pulley, then that would be probably the easiest thing to use. If you're using 2 pulleys, then you have the option to use weight straps. Now the weight straps are clever because you can hang anything from this. So you can use weight plates. If I want to use weight plates, I insert the strap through the center of the weight plate and then clip it down. I can use dumbbells, kettlebells, sandbags, anything that weighs, I can use with the weight straps. So very clever idea to include that. So I'm going to load the weighting pin or the loading pin. I'm going to throw a 45-pounder on there. Now it's just a matter of clipping it down. So I'm going to clip the cable to the loading pin, and Bullet Pulley does include a bunch of carabiners. And then it's just a matter of connecting a cable attachment to the top. For this example, I'm going to use this triceps attachment, and from here I can do several exercises. I can do some triceps extensions, I can do some face pulls, I can get low on the ground and do some lat pull downs. Now if you do heavy lat pull downs, then you do have another option to use that's included in the kit, and that is this leg roller. Bullet Pulley includes the leg roller, and it comes with a nut that's universal. It's cone shaped, so this can fit in any sized hole on the rack. So I have both 1-inch holes and 5/8 of an inch holes, and the nut here being cone shaped allows me to use them in any hole. So I'm going to insert it down here, and this setup is going to vary from person to person just because we all have different racks. So I'm only working here with 2 uprights, so I'm going to insert it here facing the front of the upright. And then I'm going to pull up a bench. We're going to change the cable attachment. Get rid of that one. And now, if I'm doing something like heavy lat pull downs, then I have a lat bar here to hold me down so I'm not being pulled up. And that's the basic high pulley setup. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you how to connect this one to a low pulley so that you can do more. Something like, you can do stuff like seated rows, you can do bicep curls, you can do upright rows, you can do high to low cable crossovers. So it's just, the exercises are limitless. It's just a matter of you playing around with the whole setup, but that is your high pulley setup. And as I said earlier, if you're doing something like a cable crossover, then you can just basically repeat what you did on this side to the other side, and then you can do your cable crossovers or chest flies. This is going to give me more versatility because now I have a connection to the top, so I can do exercises from the bottom up. So exercises such as lateral raises, seated rows, bicep curls, upright rows, you can do a bunch of things. Now I'm going to give you a closer look at the Bullet Pulley here. It's an aluminum pulley, smooth, And then if you look at the back here, it's V-shaped, and that's important because that allows me to insert this or add this to any sized upright, whether it's a 2x2, 2x3, or 3x3 upright. I can insert it and it's gonna fit. And then I have the nut that's gonna fit any hole. So whether I have 5/8 of an inch holes or 1 inch holes, it doesn't matter because that cone tip allows me to insert that into any hole. So it's an overall universal product that can be used by anybody. Okay, now I have it on there, and now I just wanna make sure that the pulley itself is angled towards the high pulley up there. And then after that, it's just a matter of connecting the cables. So I'm gonna insert it here, connect the bottom cable to the top cable here. And then once that's done, I just select my attachment here at the bottom. So I'm gonna show you a couple of exercises, but again, you know, anything you can do on a functional trainer that's high to low, such as chest flies, lateral raises, upright rows, anything you can think of, you can do it with the bullet pulley. And you know, it's up to you whether you want to put it higher on the upright, lower on the upright. That's what gives it a lot of versatility. So that once that's on there, I'm going to show you here a standing row, smooth. We're going to switch it over to some bicep curls, smooth. And that's all there's to it. The beauty about this is that I'm not taking up any additional floor space here, and I'm able to recreate a bunch of functional trainer exercises. So if you want to learn more about the Bullet Pulley Pro 10-in-1 kit, click the link below this video. That link is shreddeddad.com/Bullet Pulley Pro. If you like the information in this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Leave me your comments and questions down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the latest uploads. For more home gym equipment reviews and discounts, make sure you visit my website, shreddeddad.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.